Hi, my name is Ty, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm honestly really nervous about this, but I'm gonna try and push through it. Like I said, my name is Ty, or Tykira, but I go by Ty, and my pronouns are she and her. And today I'm gonna be talking about Lil Nas X, Dababy, and Lil Boosie. So let's just hop right into it. So if you don't know who Lil Nas X is, he is honestly, in my eyes, already an icon. He is 21 years old, I think, now. Um, and he's gay and he's out and he's living his life freely, like as he should. But it's honestly causing so many problems in the black community for some reason. Um, but I'll get to that in a second. But as far as Lil Nas X goes, I think it's really important that he came out when he did and that he is as open as he is with his sexuality because people were always talking about, oh, the kids this and the kids that, but what about the small LGBT youth? What about the little black boys that were scared to come out to their families or scared to say how they feel or what they're thinking? And I feel like seeing Little Nas X be who he is in his truth, openly, freely, no restraints, is honestly what we needed. Like, he's an icon, and that's what it is, honestly. And people are mad about it. And more specifically, Lil Boosie is mad about it. Why is Lil Boosie mad? Who fucking knows? He if you don't know who Lil Boosie is, he is a rapper. He's well into his 40s at this point. Hasn't had a hit in who knows how long, but he has one really big song. It's always gonna stick. It's always gonna be there. Um, but the baby at Rolling Loud last weekend made a slew of homophobic remarks that I'll insert here if you haven't seen them.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
As I was editing this video, DaBaby released another apology. His first apology wasn't a real apology anyway. This one, in my opinion, is just worse because he opens it up with playing victim, and he's clearly not the victim here. He offended and triggered millions of people, not just in America, but around the globe, with his remarks about homosexuality and HIV and AIDS. It was disgusting. And after a week, I truly don't believe he's been educated enough to issue an apology and say that he's sorry like he is, especially when he spent the last 5 out of 7 days just being completely disrespectful, doubling down on his remarks, tweeting, making more videos. He released a music video, just making fun of the whole situation. And he's losing money, obviously. He's been dropped from Day in Vegas this morning. This morning, he was also dropped from the governor's ball. And I feel as though he's realizing that he's really messed up. And he's just trying to backpedal and fix it all now. And I don't accept his apology. And honestly, it came unprovoked. Um, the baby doesn't make the best music, in my opinion. There's a few songs that stuck. But as of right now, he makes bikini bottom music. I'm not into it. And for him to have a captive crowd of at least 80,000 people, and he could have just sat there and performed his little pirate music, and instead he used that moment to be like aggressively homophobic, says a lot about him. Those remarks sparked up a lot of controversy, as you could imagine. It brought up a lot of people defending him for some reason, saying freedom of speech. He can say what he wants. That's how he feels. And you're right. It is freedom of speech. But with freedom of speech also comes consequences. You just can't say anything that you want just because it's a freedom of speech. You were attacking like people's whole way of living, like their lives, their orientation, which honestly has nothing to do with him at all. Um, and it caused more than just defense. People like Elton John and Madonna and Questlove spoke up. And when you offend the gays so bad that Elton John has to roll out his bed and put his little sunglasses on to address you, just know that it's over. I honestly feel like DaBaby is sabotaging himself. He's lost brand deals since this happened. He's been dropped from multiple festival lineups. Actually, today, I'm filming this on August 1st. This morning, Lollapalooza announced that he will not be performing tonight. They've filled his slot with G Herbo, I think. And I was like, as they should, because he needs to learn a lesson. He needs to learn that he just can't say what he wants to say. If that's how you feel, you can feel it, I guess, but it doesn't need to be aggressively spoken out like that. Because you attacked more than just people, like what they like. You're attacking their way of living, you're attacking their lifestyle, you're attacking things that can't change, and it's really disgusting. It's disgusting the way he spoke about HIV and AIDS. I mean, if you have an STD, that's your business. It doesn't make you dirty. Some people are born with it, they can't change it. People take medicine, it's undetectable sometimes. Like, that's their lives, and he honestly has no business speaking on it. Once DaBaby started receiving all of this backlash, one of the people that came to his defense was, first of all, T.I. And if you're doing anything that T.I. agrees with, I'm just going to have to tell you right now that you're in the dead wrong. That man thinks he's an intellectual. He is not. He is just an idiot that learned how to use big words. He probably read a thesaurus while he was in prison. He's not smart. He's an asshole. He's stupid. Can I say that? I'm going to say it. I don't like him. And then another person that came to his defense was Lil Boosie. So Lil Boosie didn't just come to the defense of DaBaby. He also attacked Lil Nas X unprovoked, completely unprovoked. I'll insert the clips for that as well.
I tell them, fuck y'all. Look, I couldn't be the best. I tell them, fuck y'all, bitch. Cause he said something about some shit. Like Lil Nas X, he wanted to perform naked for charity. Like, bruh, they don't tell him nothing. They should be picking sides, man. You don't tell this little faggot ass nothing. That's the most disrespectful motherfucker in the world. He say he won't get naked on stage. Nigga, they got kids to watch that shit. Niggas be taking it too far. Nigga, go suck a dick on IG, nigga. Get fucked in your ass, nigga. Yeah. Trying to put that shit on all them churn, nigga. Go viral, nigga. Go suck a dick on IG, bitch. That nigga say he'll get naked for charity. And y'all talking about fucking debate. This man say he won't get naked for charity in front of all these fucking churn. That nigga disrespectful like...
Hi. So this is voice over me, and I cannot find the Instagram live clip from Boosie where he specifically said that he would beat Lil Nas X ass without DJ Academic's watermark. And I'm not about to put DJ Academics in my video because I don't like him either. But he did say that it was disrespectful for Lil Nas X to perform in front of little boys that are trying to be straight. I don't know what trying to be straight means, but I digress. And he also said that if he was at an award show and Lil Nas X was performing nude or almost nude, that he would get on stage, drag him off, and beat his ass. Mind you, Boosie is a 40-something grown man. He has way more things to worry about in his life than Lil Nas X and what he does and how he performs. The part about the children really hit home for me because I work with kids and all of them, none of them care that Lil Nas X is gay. Most of them probably didn't even know. Honestly, there's just really like that Old Town Road song, which once again wasn't really for kids, but they like the Kids About version, whatever. And he was just talking about how it's detrimental for the children. First of all, the parents should be monitoring what their children are listening to and watching. It's not Lil Nas X's responsibility to tame himself and censor himself for the benefit of children that are not his. If you don't want your child listening to Lil Nas X, mute him on Spotify, block his music videos, set parental controls. It's not his responsibility to raise your children. And that goes for just about any artist, unless they are a person who is like actively a role model, like someone that is meant to be a model for children, they're not here for your kids. They're here to get their coin. They're here to make their art, and how they make their art is their business. Leave Lil Nas X out of it. Whatever. Um, but the Lil Boosie part also bothered me because this man went on Instagram Live and openly admitted to hiring women to engage in activities with his nephew and his sons because he didn't want them to be gay. To me, that sounds like he is more of a danger to children than Lil Nas X ever will be. Um, like how, first of all, I don't even know how the community still allows him to give commentary on anything. I would not listen to anything this man says after he said something like that. Hiring a grown ass woman, first of all, the grown woman should be held accountable too. I don't know who she is, what she looks like. I just know that he said that. Um, and also, he could have been lying. Who knows? But for him to say something like that is absolutely disgusting. And I can't fathom letting my children be around him. I also think that is weird that Lil Boosie doesn't have any of this smoke when it comes to female artists and when they display um, affection for each other in music videos or on stage, like when Cardi and Meg were borderline scissoring on the Grammy stage. Whatever, that's fine. I love Cardi and Meg, by the way. Don't attack me. Um, but I'm just saying, like, none of these people have the same energy for women when it comes to being gay. Um, Also, they don't have the same smoke when it comes to straight couples on TV just going at it. Like there's shows like Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, Love Island. All these shows are straight couples just being half naked all the fucking time, touching on each other, loving each other, borderline fucking kissing, all this stuff. And no one gives them any backlash. Um, no one ever talks about how that's not good for the kids because they're hetero couples. It's heteronormality. Heteronormality. Heteronormativity? Heteronormativity. Whatever. You feel what I'm trying to say. But when Lil Nas X was on the BET Awards, they didn't even show the crowd. They didn't even show the crowd's reaction because they already knew. They knew that people weren't going to be feeling what he was doing. And I feel like they set him up. They should not have allowed that to happen. It was almost offensive to witness. You know, like his performance was amazing, but the fact that when anybody else is performing, you know, they're showing the audience and their reaction, stuff like that. But they didn't do that for Lil Nas X because they knew the reactions they were going to get out of the crowd. Because for some reason, homosexuality in the Black community is still a big no-no, which is really weird to me. How can you just deny the fact that people want to love who they want to love? You know, and it's really nobody's business. It doesn't hurt anybody. And that's why I was really taken aback by Lil Boosie's comments because it's not like Lil Nas X is trying to sneak in your bed. I promise you, he does not want you. Like, he doesn't want you. Um, Also, I don't know how he can come forward Lil Nas X when the baby does things that are like 10 times worse. But because it's him and a woman, there's no backlash. This man has snowboarded down like a woman's throat in a music video. In the music video he dropped just the other day, which was very, very similar to the Industry Baby video. Um, he was pretending to get head from a white woman, and the song is called like "Giving What It's Supposed to Give." Baby, that is a gay reference. That is a term from the Black LGBTQ community, and for you to come out days prior just bashing and then to use that as the name of your song, okay. Um, I feel like this video is all over the place, but I just have like a lot to say about these kind of situations. It just really bothers me that someone's sexuality is so is such a big topic of discussion. Like, leave him alone. He's done nothing to you, and he's been getting a lot of hate from other rappers as well. 42 Doug made a whole statement about how he's homophobic. Like, congratulations, you're a horrible person. Um, and I hope it's not affecting him. I know he tries to make everything like a meme. He tries to play everything off his jokes, but I really hope that Lil Nas X is okay coming through all of this because it's it's been a mess. Um, so I'm just gonna wrap this up because if not, I'm just gonna keep going on and on. I think the baby needs to shut the fuck up, and I think he needs to take a step back and reevaluate, and he really needs to genuinely apologize to the community because like, and I mean like not just like a generic apology because he's losing money and deals and stuff like that. Like, I really feel like someone needs to sit down with him and have a talk about how his comments really set back um the community. Like, I know a lot of people that were like very genuinely upset by the things that he said, and he doesn't care, and he needs to care. Even if you're not like about that life, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to be. But you don't have to be ignorant about it, and you don't have to be aggressively homophobic about it, because I feel like being such a big public figure and expressing such aggressive homophobia gives an outlet to other people to express their homophobia in aggressive manners, and that's not acceptable. It's 2021. If people are gay, let them be gay. It's none of your business. Who cares? They're not getting in bed with you. He doesn't want you. Like, let it go. And as far as Lil Boosie is concerned, that man is always talking about people being gay and all this stuff. And honestly, at this point, I think he might be gay too. Like, I feel like maybe while he was in prison or something, a man broke his heart and he is scorned and he's taking out his inner denial and homophobia out on Lil Nas X. That's how I feel. Can I say that? I'm gonna say it. I feel like Lil Boosie is gay and he's hiding it. I said what I said. Um, and the last thing, I think it's funny that Lil Boosie had all this smoke for Lil Nas X. But he didn't have any of this smoke, any of these comebacks, any of these remarks or comments when Mike Tyson addressed him about his homophobia and transphobia. Yeah, transphobia too, because he came after Zaya Wade. Zaya is 14, I think. He came after a child. That says a lot. But he didn't have any of that smoke when it came to Mike Tyson. I'll insert the clip so you guys can see it.
About other people's feelings. You know, you offend a lot of people. You talk about fucking gay motherfuckers, homos, and faggots.
No. A lot of times I need to shut the fuck up. It's just.
Why don't you?
I don't know, man. It be hard. Like, it be hard. My mama got on my ass yesterday.
I also think it's funny that he didn't have any of this kind of smoke or any kind of remarks when it comes to Young Thug. Like, Young Thug is not gay, but he's very open and fluid with his femininity and the way he expresses himself through fashion, his hair, his outfits. I'll insert some clips so you can see that as well. And Lil Boosie never says anything to him. And I think it's honestly because he knows Young Thug is about that smoke. And if he were to come for him, Young Thug would lay him out. Lil Nas X is young. He's not. He doesn't have that credibility, I guess, that other rappers are looking for. He's not necessarily a hard rapper or whatever. So I think he's an easy target for a Lil Boosie to attack, and that's why he's attacking him. So all that tells me is that Boosie is a bitch. That's all that tells me. He's scared to confront other rappers or other men in general about his remarks, but he has no problem attacking Lil Nas X. And with that being said, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, even though I was ranting like a lot, like this video, share with a friend. Bye.